Many people, ask a very important question as they approach their retirement years. Can I work and collect my Social Security retirement benefits at the same time? The simple answer, a sigh of relief sentence, is a resounding yes. You can continue to earn an income while receiving those monthly checks. But this strategy comes with important rules you must understand. The SSA set these guidelines not to penalize you, but to manage a complex system used by millions. Knowing the rules helps you make informed decisions and avoid unwelcome surprises like reduced benefits. We break down 5 critical rules you must know for 2025. We'll cover the earnings limits. What happens when you reach your full retirement age? How continued work can affect your benefit amount long-term. We'll also cover how earnings can impact the taxes on your Social Security benefits. Understanding these pillars lets you blend work and retirement on your terms. This is key to a more flexible and secure retirement, especially important if you claim early before full retirement age. Early claimers face a specific earnings limit. Exceeding it can temporarily reduce payments. We'll show clear number-based examples to demystify this. Rules can change yearly, so staying informed matters. Our goal, give you the clarity to plan work and budget with confidence. Working while receiving Social Security lets you ease into full retirement. It lets you stay active in your career. The first and most crucial rule applies to people claiming Social Security before full retirement age. For 2025, the SSA imposes an annual earnings limit. The limit is $23,280 for the year. If your earnings exceed this threshold, your benefits will be temporarily reduced. The SSA uses a simple formula for reductions. For every $2 you earn above the $23,280 limit, $1 of benefits is withheld. Let's look at an example. Imagine Maria, 63 and claiming early. Her full retirement age is 67. In 2025, she earns $33,280 from a part-time consulting job. That's $10,000 over the $23,280 threshold. The SSA withholds $1 for every $2 over the limit. So Maria's benefits are reduced by $5,000 for the year. $10,000 divided by 2 equals $5,000. This reduction is not a permanent loss. The SSA treats it as a withholding, not a penalty. They stop sending checks until the $5,000 withholding is satisfied. If Maria's monthly benefit is $1,500, the SSA might withhold full payments for 3 months. 1,500 times 3 equals 4,500. Then pay a partial $500 in the 4th month to meet the $5,000 total. So people who work part-time or seasonally must track earnings all year. The earnings test applies only to income from work, wages from a job, net earnings from self-employment. The rules shift significantly in the calendar year that you will reach your full retirement age. The Social Security Administration recognizes this is a transitional year. They apply a more generous set of guidelines. For the months leading up to the month you attain your full retirement age, a much higher earnings limit is in effect. For 2025, this limit is $61,560. SSA will withhold $1 for every $3 you earn above $61,560. Let's walk through an example. John, his 67th birthday and full retirement age fall in August 2025. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. He then retires completely. During those first 7 months, he earns $70,560. That income is subject to the special rule. His earnings exceed $61,560 by $9,000. Using the 1-for-3 formula, SSA withholds $3,000 for the year. Remember, the higher limit only applies to earnings made before your birthday month. Once your birthday month arrives, another rule change kicks in, which we will cover next. This dual rule system within a single year provides flexibility during the transition. If you plan to work the year you reach your full retirement age, watch the calendar. You can earn up to the higher limit before your birthday with reduced withholding. A new freedom begins the month you celebrate that milestone birthday. Section 4, Rule 3, the freedom after full retirement age. Once you reach your full retirement age, the landscape of working and collecting Social Security changes completely, and for the better. The single most important rule to understand is this. Starting in the month you reach your full retirement age, the earnings limit disappears entirely. This means you can work as much as you want and earn any amount of money without your Social Security benefits being reduced by even a single dollar. This newfound freedom gives you the ultimate flexibility to manage your career and finances as you see fit, without worrying about crossing an income threshold set by the SSA. This rule marks a significant milestone. For all the years prior, you may have needed to carefully track your income and potentially limit your work hours to avoid benefit reductions. But upon reaching full retirement age, that concern vanishes. Whether you decide to continue in your full-time career, start a new business, take on high-paying consulting projects, your earnings will no longer trigger any withholding from your monthly Social Security payments. This is true for the rest of your life. The SSA will continue to send your full, unreduced benefit check each month, regardless of how high your work income climbs. Let's revisit our example of John, who reaches his full retirement age in August 2025. We already established that his earnings from January to July are subject to the special yearly limit. However, starting in August 2025, and for every single month thereafter, he can earn an unlimited amount of money. If he decides to go back to work in September and earns $10,000 that month, it will have zero impact on his Social Security check. This absolute cutoff provides a clear and predictable point at which the rules change, making it simple for retirees to plan their post-full retirement age careers. Section 5, Rule 4, Recalculation and getting your money back. A common misconception is that any benefits withheld due to the earnings test are lost forever. This is simply not true. The Social Security Administration has a system in place to give you credit for those withheld amounts. When you reach your full retirement age, the SSA automatically reviews your record and recalculates your monthly benefit amount. This recalculation accounts for months you didn't receive a payment because your earnings were too high. In essence, the SSA adjusts your benefit upward so that, over your lifetime, you get that money back. The SSA effectively treats you as if you had retired later. For example, benefits withheld for 12 months are treated as if you claimed 1 year later. Delaying increases monthly payments, so this adjustment raises your monthly check going forward. The increase is permanent and will continue for life, eventually letting you recoup the withheld total. Let's go back to Maria. The SSA withheld $5,000 from her when she was 63. That equated to about 3.5 months of payments. When Maria reaches her full retirement age of 67, the SSA will review her record. They will adjust her benefit as if she had started collecting 3.5 months later. That creates a slightly higher monthly payment for life. Furthermore, if you continue to work, higher earnings can also increase your benefit. SSA bases benefits on your highest 35 years of earnings. If work in your 60s is a high-earning year, it can replace a lower-earning year from earlier, boosting your monthly benefit in an annual review. Section 6, Rule 5. The taxman cometh for your benefits. While your earnings may not reduce your Social Security after full retirement age, they can still affect how much is subject to federal income tax. This rule is enforced by the IRS, not the SSA. It catches many working retirees by surprise. Whether benefits are taxable depends on your combined or provisional income. The IRS calculates provisional income by adjusted gross income, AGI, non-taxable interest, and 1/2 of your total Social Security benefits. The taxed amount depends on where combined income falls versus thresholds. For 2025, individuals, $25,000 to $34,000, up to 50% of benefits may be taxable. Over $34,000, up to 85% taxable. Married filing jointly, 50% range, $32,000 to $44,000. 85% threshold, over $44,000. These thresholds haven't been adjusted for inflation in decades. More retirees are paying this tax. Example: David and Sarah, both over full retirement age. They get $40,000 combined Social Security per year. David works part-time and earns $30,000. Their AGI is $30,000. Combined income: start with AGI $30,000. Add half their Social Security. Half of $40,000 is $20,000. Total combined income: $50,000. That's above the $44,000 joint threshold. Up to 85% may be taxable. That can create a significant unexpected tax bill. To manage this, you have options. Option 1. Make quarterly estimated tax payments. Option 2. Ask SSA to withhold federal taxes from your benefit checks. Complete IRS Form W-4V, Voluntary Withholding Request. Submit W-4V to the SSA. This helps avoid a large, unexpected tax bill when you file. Consult a tax advisor to determine the best strategy for your situation. Section 7. Conclusion. Your action plan for financial peace of mind. Navigating the rules of working while on Social Security requires proactive planning. It is entirely manageable. You now understand the 5 key rules. Earnings test before full retirement age. Special rule for your transition year. Freedom after full retirement age. Benefit recalculation process. Tax implications of your income. Armed with this knowledge, build a retirement strategy that harmonizes work and financial security. The next step is to translate this knowledge into concrete action. A clear plan is your best defense and tool for maximizing financial well-being. First, get intimately familiar with your personal Social Security details. Go to ssa.gov and create or log into your My Social Security account. View your full earnings record to ensure it is accurate. Find your specific full retirement age. See estimated benefits at different claiming ages. This statement is your personalized roadmap. Second, be a diligent planner and tracker if you work before full retirement age. Estimate your expected earnings for the year. Compare them to the current earnings limit, $23,280 for 2025. If you may exceed the limit, calculate potential withholding and budget accordingly. Use the SSA Online Retirement Earnings Test Calculator. The tool runs the numbers for you and shows impact on monthly income. It helps you avoid financial shocks. Finally, prepare for tax consequences and keep communication open. Talk with a qualified tax advisor about how work income affects Social Security taxability. Consider estimated quarterly payments. Or request voluntary withholding using Form W-4V. If you have questions, call the Social Security Administration. If your work situation changes unexpectedly, call the SSA. Take these steps. Check your statement, plan your earnings, prepare for taxes, so you can confidently combine work with retirement. If this was helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.